Welcome back to Thinking It Through. This is a new series of the channel called Quick Thoughts. Today's Quick Thought is about the death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg and the Trump pick for her replacement. Before we begin, you know the drill. Hit the like and subscribe buttons and hit the bell. Be sure to share this video when you can. The death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg was announced Friday, September 18th, 2020. It took exactly 5 seconds for the leftists on the internet to lose their collective minds. Their first reaction was predictable. They were saying, it's too close to an election to appoint a Supreme Court pick. As of today, September 20th, there are 44 days until the November 3rd election. Of course, after that, there are 78 days from Election Day until January 20th, 2021, when the next presidential term begins. That's 122 days until we see a new president. Now, there's nothing in the Constitution that says Trump and the Republicans have to wait. They can nominate and confirm a justice a minute before their term ends. And honestly, they should. I predict that the Democrats, with their new mail-in voting scheme, are going to force the election decision into the courts come November. Ginsburg is said to have asked that the seat not be filled until after the election. Her wishes in this matter are irrelevant. Supreme Court justices fill seats. They don't say when or how they should be filled. That is the duty of the President and the Senate. Now, there is a second odd reaction to all this, and anger towards Ginsburg. There are people on the internet who are mad at her for not stepping down earlier when Obama was president. Of course, that would have had to have been 5 years ago, since the Republicans have controlled the Senate, the body that confirms the president's nominee, since the 113th Congress was seated on January 3rd, 2015. Now we come to the part of predictive behavior. What's going to happen next? First, let's be clear. The left doesn't care about Ginsburg. They can give all the fake platitudes they wish and pretend they followed her legal career and read every word of every decision she ever made, but the truth of the matter is that they just don't want Trump to score another Supreme Court pick. They're already beginning to tell themselves that it's doomsday for minorities and the LGBTQ crowd and women. Next, they will be tweeting that out to anyone who'll listen. Groupthink will kick in, and they will all be in agreement on that by Monday. To show you just how they won't even look at who Trump nominates before they go nuts, let's take a look back to the last nominee for a second. A reporter noticed something odd while waiting for Trump to announce his pick. A group of protesters had gathered outside the Supreme Court with stacks of signs, all with messages, but the name was missing. Blank is bad for women. Blank is going to end Roe v. Wade. Blank will make Obamacare disappear. They were planning on writing in the name when they actually learned who it was. And that tells you one thing. These are not grassroots protesters, but well-funded, well-trained, and well-organized professional groups who don't care who the nominee was. They were going to oppose anyone. Now come our friends in the media. They will begin turning out story after story opposing the process and trashing all potential nominees. Take a look at this headline, not 24 hours after Ginsburg's death. Those polling organizations, the fair and impartial ones that aren't in bed with the media and the Democrat Party, say America wants Biden to make the pick. And we just happen to have this poll on hand, in case Ginsburg dies. I wonder if the folks at the New York Times have any self-awareness. Of course, they will trot out every Trump-hating legal scholar they can find to tell us how this shouldn't happen. The usual talking heads will make an appearance soon. And when all this fails, 2 things come to mind. First, the left will threaten, as they already have, violence and protests. The problem with playing this card is we've already seen the protests. Americans are losing interest and patience with them, so trotting out people to break more, burn more, loot more, and attack police isn't going to get you what you want. They'll try Hail Mary things like introducing a bill into the House of Representatives to expand the court so that more liberals could be appointed. Of course, FDR tried this, to expand the court from 9 justices to 15. It was a clear attempt to pack the court for Democrats, and no doubt it will be tried again. I plot all of these things out because, as they say, forewarned is forearmed. Watching every dirty trick in the Kavanaugh confirmation, you can follow a pattern that will guide you through these hearings. Expect more of the same. The left, for all their claims of being the smartest people in the room, are incredibly predictable. Here's a prediction. Trump will put forth a nominee. They will drag that person through the mud. They will harm the nominee's family and friends. They'll find someone to come out of the woodwork and say that this person did bad things, but in the end, the appointment will be made. The left will do what they did when Kavanaugh was nominated and then confirmed. They'll tell their followers that if you just vote for us, we'll have them removed from the bench. And the left will be angry. Honestly, they were angry in victory. They're angry in defeat. They're always angry. How they feel should make no difference in the decision to nominate. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? What did I miss? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you get a chance, share this video with like-minded people. It's the best way to help out this channel. Until next time.